On the slot, looks big, Val, score!
Goals in 3 of his last 4 games, and he's providing that offensive upside in the National Hockey League. Newhook goes to the net. Newhook backhand try. The feed from Armia. Chasing after it is Pasternok, who comes in 4th in NHL scoring. Leads the NHL in shots on goal. 88, always dangerous. Carlo in front, high tip, rebound, and that hit the crossbar. To a post, but he was excited to return and take on the Bruins tonight.
Well, here's the chance that the Bruins had. It was Carlo that has the puck at the point, and it's just a wrist shot. You just want to get it in front for a deflection. Montembeault makes the original save, and then
to play against the Boston Bruins. A tense, emotional, all the ingredients for a good one tonight. Backhand feed to Debrask, picks it up below the goal line. Checked by Heynen, who had the hat trick in the last meeting for the Bruins. Hampus Lindholm for Charlie Макэвой. He works it in deep. Pasternok takes a shot from Arbor Jacki. He loads up, puck in front, falling, scoring! Off the follow-up, sweeped in by Danton Heynen, 12 on the season. He was all over Montreal in the last game, and he's got the icebreaker tonight. It's 1-0.
Of the Boston Bruins for the Canadiens, and you know, Nick Suzuki, and you talk about Caulfield and Slafkovski. This is a team that they're going to rotate the puck. McAvoy's out there, so he's always buzzing, going around. And Zaha, he wins the battle down low, gets it to Pasternok, and then Heinen's there for the rebound. He gets knocked down, but he stays with it. And to make it
the backhand up for Gallagher. Josh Anderson. Puck in his skates, he finds it right to Linus Ullmark, and he will cover on 399 career goals. Next one, 400 for Brad Marchand. As Coyle in, Marchand towards the net in the pads, and it was found in time by Montembeault. Debrask for Pasternok. Pasternok trying to go back to Debrask, picked up by Marchand. The Boston Bruins captain down low. Debrask cutting it backhand off the post. Puck available, but turned over.
Does a really good job there. He makes sure that Debrask doesn't score on that rebound and doesn't take a penalty at the same time. Debrask earlier on the backhand hits the post.
Debrask. McAvoy. Here's Brad Marchand. Marchand waits, shoots, right pad stop by Montembeault. Held in though neatly. McAvoy to Coyle as Boston controls. Coyle. Armia. Good job, but he couldn't clear. McAvoy. Waits, wrist shot, deflection, Marchand in front, rebound, follow-up, puck loose in the crease, Montembeault down. Carlo takes a look, across, wrist shot, deflected, Laco picks it up, and Montembeault able to squeeze the 5-hole shut in time. Again, it's Beecher reaching, another drive, Laco, he missed the mark. Good pressure here by Boston. In comes Slafkovski. Slafkovski able to take the puck away from Lindholm, centering feed, comes up top, Cooley, wrist shot in front, Slafkovski reaching, Suzuki fires, and that was stopped.
Boston, and there's no question about that, and Slafkovski does a good job on the forecheck, and because of his forecheck, that's where they get the chance. He almost gets the rebound, and then Nick Suzuki right there is, the Bruins are scrambling a little bit, so finally some pressure in the Boston end.
And then he got crunched by Laco, so those two going at it this shift.
Yeah, it's time for the Kings to get a little physical as well.
Armia, wrist shot, glove down. Pasternok goes to the net. Marchand feeds Pasternok in front for Zacha. Carlo's got the puck. Carlo sends it across that drive, and Montembeault stopping Pasternok, who leads the NHL in shots on goal. Carlo shoots. Again, Montembeault the save. Rebound. It goes below the goal line to Caden Gooley. Gooley using the boards, and Caulfield tried to find Anderson off his skates. And finally, Montreal has the puck. It's Evans to Caulfield, trying to spin around the move. Couldn't get around Hampus Lindholm, who read it well. Slafkovski gloves it down. Suzuki, the backhand in. In comes Caulfield. He'll check Carlo. Caulfield trying to get to the puck. Shoves Carlo down. Suzuki shot. Slafkovski, Suzuki score! Beautiful little passing play. Slafkovski to Suzuki, and that is 26 on the season. Ties his career high. We're tied up at 1.
Started where they had a really good shift when the Canadians were getting dominated. But how about this? It's Cole Caulfield that just pushes Carlo, who's the bigger man, in the corner, and that once that puck squirts loose, the Canadians pick it up. Suzuki takes a shot. It goes to Slafkovski, and then right back to Suzuki.
Harris shovels it in. New hook around the boards for Kovacevic. Kovacevic, cross ice. Jordan Harris loads up. Left pad. Kicked out by Ullmark. Waugh picks it up. Joshua Waugh in. He shoots. That stops. Away with the puck is Danson Heynen. He'll feed Pastrynak. Pastrynak back to Heynen. He'll curl around. Pastrynak, one-time drive. And into the mitt. Samuel Montembeault. McAvoy. Marchand. Debrask. Marchand. Debrask in across Pastrynak, and he couldn't cash in.
Only leads you to believe he's going to shoot, then he makes the pass.
McAvoy for Pastrynak. Such a dynamic player in the NHL. Backdoor feed, that was tipped. Coyle high slot, and Montembeault, great test and save. Bouncing puck near boards. Matheson swats at it and able to relieve some pressure. Marchand at center, has to curl around and reset. McAvoy shoots it in. Pastrynak waiting for it. Savard there as well. Pastrynak sends it across. David Pastrynak, the all-star this year. McAvoy loads up, one-timer. Debrask looking for anything. He won't find it because Montembeault swallows that up. They've done that. They've bought into Marty St. Louis this year. There's no doubt about that.
Yeah, they just didn't want to show up for the last 20 games or whatever and just go through the motions. And the Canadians have not done that.
Here's Anderson below the goal line as Gallagher got it towards the net. Here's Newhook. And he lost his footing and the puck. But he got it back as he steals. Look out. Armia shoots. Big stop. Best stop for Linus Ullmark of the game. In tight off the turnover. Caulfield trying to settle it down. Holds it in, but he gave it away. And look out. Pastrynak has got some room. Pastrynak backhand up the post. Follow up through the crease. Zacha tries to swing it in front. What a chance for Pastrynak, but Montembeault stayed with him.
And he's just trying to make something out of nothing. You got to throw it in deep there. There's 2-3 guys on you, and then that's where Pastrynak takes off right away on a breakaway. Doesn't score on the backhand.
Suzuki. Matheson. Back to Suzuki. Across. Seam pass. Slafkovski. Tries to get in front. Newhook the follow-up, and he missed the mark. Brazeau. Zacha up top. Geeky. Hands it off. Zacha shoots. Brazeau side of the net. Left pad stop. Montembeault. Geeky at the line. Arbor Jacki. Met by Heynen, who has the goal for Boston tonight. Played in front. Debrask bouncing pucks out of the net. Debrask behind the net. Flips in front. Beecher down. And Montembeault finds it. Matheson cutting in. Lost the puck. Just couldn't bring the puck with him. And Lindholm takes him into the corner. Caulfield looking for it, and look out, Boston breaking away in numbers. Here comes Marchand, waits across, Debrask, backhand score! Jake Debrask, OT winner, and the Boston Bruins take it 2-1 in overtime.
As Jake Debrask celebrating, and Caulfield goes in there, and once that puck slips out, there's the 2-on-1. Suzuki is playing the D here, and can't cut that pass across, and that's an easy one for Jake Debrask as Montembeault goes from his right to his left.